you have to be a certain size and you have to have a certain facial feature.
For many years, it was about females in particular. My perception was to be sort of slim and tall, and for men, it was supposed to be sort of muscular. I think now there's a more of a conscious effort to include other populations. So now you have plus size models, and also for men as well, you've got stuff like Giacomo now. So they are sort of saying there is fashion available for people who are a lot more larger.
Well, I think generally the women are too skinny. I think there's a tendency for the men to be too skinny as well. They they tend to have very young sort of well, almost like really just on the verge of adulthood, not really adults, and I think that's makes it very difficult for people that are thinking about their bodies growing. Yeah.
I think my first thing that comes to my mind is that it is sort of imbalanced, and there's not a broad spectrum of people represented in the media, basically. So the majority of people are beautiful, so they're up to a beautiful standard, whatever that may be. They're not, I think the racial thing has got better than it was maybe 20 or 30 years ago, so there's more of a mixture of people, of types of people, so that's better. But yeah, it's definitely skinny, not wearing glasses, muscles for men, curves for women, or skinny for women, and that's as far as I think.
I feel like there's only certain people that can do it, that people look a certain way are only allowed to do it, and people that don't look a certain way can't do it.
I believe that they are unrealistic, as when you go to the shops, you see the mannequins and they're only one body type, they're not different.
Ooh, don't get me started. I mean, traditionally over many years they've got a lot to answer for, and they will, if you talk to them, they'll always say, oh no, it's to sell our products and stuff like that. But I think it's very influential, especially in the land of social media. And I know programs like Love Island is very popular, but I personally have a problem with that because it's all beautifully honed and toned people. I think more and more people are drawn into thinking that's what people are naturally like, and they're not. People come in all shapes and sizes, and there's a very small percentage, probably about like half of 1% or probably even less, that actually look like the people on Love Island.
Oh, whoa, as an ex-model, I think it's a bit too pressurized. I think the fashion should depict the people who are living in the country, and they shouldn't put too much emphasis on it because it messes around with people's self-esteem, especially the young.
I think, especially with females, and I do have a young girl myself, that the images that are actually put out there does put a lot of pressure within or with young females, especially if you look so much now at the Kardashians and it's how they look, which is completely fake, and young girls will be trying to replicate this as well. So I do feel that it is quite worrying.
Every time I go into like fashion shops, there's not enough like plus size mannequins. There's always like a standard size. They should really change it up.